Hey there team, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to some more Delta V, Rings of Saturn. So, what have we sort of intuited here? That we're going to start filtering to favour tonnage. Oops. Iron we can handle. We can absolutely handle more iron. And you know what? Even though I filtered out the vanadium or whatever, it was a good test, but, you know, we're going to keep scrubbing it. We're going to keep bringing it in. Oh, what's going on here? We've got another contact. First class lord. Autonomous Edge Runner, First Class Lord. You've been selected for a routine audit. What? Please open a port and authorize my access to your internal sensors. Giving you access to my ship. What is this? Okay, First Class Lord, setting you up, take a look. Is this guy scamming me right now? I shouldn't have bloody hailed him. Is smuggling a thing? No AI detected. Thank you for your cooperation. Oh right, he jacked into my port to see if I had AI. Is AI not cool in this? Okay, sure. Oh, what is this? Hey, big boy. Alright, we might be able to get away with being a little bit more aggressive. Oh, shit. Shit. Ganymede vessel, we recognize you and we stand down. Okay, jeez. Alright, let's flag them so I don't get bloody scared anymore. Oh, we really want that. Oh, we've managed to stay out of trouble. Mate, we've mined everything. We've gone ballistic. So you can see our vanadium is right on the cusp. Mate, this laser is the bee's knees. I love it. Seems like they might be having a biff. Come on. Shit. Thought that through, didn't you, Scarlet? It's alright. That can get away. The whole having to juggle the gravity. Alright, here we go. So there we go. So you can see plus 781. That's got to be raw, unprocessed in there. So we're just gonna turn that off. No more. No more room. What are we hurting the most for? PD, I suppose, but that's kind of rare. What a brilliant game. Almost a palate cleanser. Like, there is a little bit of... I feel like if you didn't go into this wanting to sweat your brain a bit, trying to learn the systems and all that, you might find this boring. Do you know what I mean? You might find that it doesn't really resonate. You're like, oh, you just go and shoot the asteroids and it's hard to steer and that's it. I'm like, no, I think a lot of it is in the sort of embracing the hard sci-fi. Struggling to get this to clear my gullet. Getting jammed up. Alright, let's see if we can bring her to a stop. That's a bit better. Just massage it a little bit. Much better, much better. Alright, where are we going? Back up to here where the density is. The transit reserve's getting up. So it's obviously got a mass relationship. Probably want to trust that. However, we'll be ejecting our cargo at a certain point. Oh, brilliant. It's only 55 kilos. It's barely any. Alright, we'll keep going. It does seem to maintain a lot of the contacts. Right, so... as we get to a point where we're going for hunting for specific stuff to fill out the last of our cargo, that'll be handy. Oh, PD. Shit. All right. Mate, all sorts of good stuff going on here. Oh, I freaked out. I absolutely wasn't looking there. Oh great, we've got a dickhead outside with a leaf blower. Yeah, there's a neighbour that's just got nothing better to do. Cleans his car like 3 times a day. Blows up one leaf. Oh, whatever. In the scheme of neighbours, it's relatively harmless, but Jesus. Oh no, he's friendly. We know that. He's just coming into detection range, I think. There was something I was looking for. There was a PD. There it is. It's in there. Stop freaking me out with this music, man. I've already flagged him as friendly. Well, not so hostile. This is a lot of work for, what is this, 150,000? I guess it will pay out off when we finally fill this storage. But the lack of efficiency of this thing is a bit poo. I saw something down below. Look at you, my lovely. Oh, mate. We fishing now, baby. Now I need those drones, or I need a better efficiency on my bloody smelter, because this is a very long dive. It's one of those things, I feel like in this amount of time I might have been able to... I probably could have done 2 dives. Just filled my hull and brought it back. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not bringing stuff in quick enough to really justify the processed extended cargo unit. Not yet, at least. Alright, so what do we do with that information, Scarlet? You've made the statement, do something about it. Right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna eject it. We're gonna eject it and send it home. My manipulator's wearing out as well. Alright, I suppose the wear and tear is compounding too. Return. Yeah, see, 35,000. Right, so the idea is now that we should be able to fill up our tummy without processing stuff. I'll turn my filter off for vanadium because... No, don't grab him. Because we might actually be able to find a very valuable chunk, because now we're more interested in bringing chunks home. We finished all of our processing component now. Great, so he grabs a bloody $800 chunk. What an idiot. Yeah, right, so I don't think we're ready for that cargo hole. Not with the current rate that we're harvesting and the current efficiency of our refinery. Like, it's going to be either or needs to be fixed, needs to be improved. So a better refinery and I think tug drones or whatever. I don't really understand how the drones work. Just shovel it in. Oh, hello. Let's head up towards him, shall we? Yeah, this is much better. For the current equipment that I've got, this is a pace that we want to be moving at. Right. Filling my hold up a bit faster. $31,000 chunk. Okay. Yeah, I think people understand what I'm saying with the efficiency, which is kind of cool, right? That's an unusual, how would you even describe this? That me scaling up to higher storage, you would think is just an objective upgrade. But it's slowed my work throughput. Like if you put your 9 to 5 timesheet hours down, I'm not generating as much revenue as I was before. I suppose maybe staff wages are an argument. I don't know how time works out here. But like the back and forth jumping, maybe there's an argument that I'm cutting back on staff wages by staying out here longer. Let go of it. Should be right. Well, I spy with my piggy eye 10 grand. Come on. Alright. Oh, well, we got to grab this on the way out, I think. And then that might be us. Processed cargo. Yeah, it's not the most accurate title, but I'll take it. Should be right. Alright, let's get out of here. Send us home, Astrogator. Is that my big expensive chunk that got out just then? How greedy do you want to be, Scarlet? Let's just get out of here. 125,000, right? Plus whatever we sent back before. But do you sort of see what I mean? Like, for crying out loud. Was it worth it? I don't think so, as far as the time invested for that dive. So, what do we do with that? 200,000. Oh, okay. Well, maybe it was worth it. Well, consider actually, because we came out just then with probably 130,000, right? There's no easy way to sort this. But the refined versus the unrefined, it's kind of a 50-50, right? But then consider how much time we just spent. I think we spent like 2 whole episodes, maybe I'm misremembering, of harvesting stuff to be refined. I'm using my arms, Jesus. And just then we spent that episode filling up our standard cargo hold. Water, excess and all, but not at the 40%. It's almost a tax. The refining cost to just melt it all down. And so 50% of the time got 50, no, not 50% of the time. 50% of the money was just done in that one dive just then, that 130 minute we just sat through now. So I would argue that even though that's a sexy number and it makes me very excited, that I still don't think that justifies the cargo extension with our current hardware. So what does that mean? What do we do? We look into drones. Haul drones, tug drones. They're within our price bracket now, which is good. All right, so what's the main difference between the two? Automatically towards cargo hold. I mean, that's pretty wild. What's the price point difference? 100 grand. Maneuvers during operation will cause the system to attempt to readjust. Yeah, okay. So I think the tug drones are less sophisticated. And while part of me wants to experiment with them, the other part of me just wants to jump straight to the sex drones. What did I just replace? I think I replaced my... Yeah, good. Haul drones. Now we're going to need nano drone components. So that's sort of ammunition for the drones, right? Okay, let's do that. Geez, we're going through it. I didn't even check repairs. Really worn the manipulator out just then. Engine's gotten a bit of a workover. You know what? We should put a touch on the reactor as well. Insured for 0. Rough. I don't think we can re-extend that at all. Maybe buying new gear? No, well, we just bought the drone storage. That didn't change anything. So I think she's just out of insurance full stop now. Which is kind of cool from a video, not from a true insurance perspective, but from a video game perspective. The longer you spend with it and the more you invest into your ship, the more you're going to chip down your insurance to 0. And that increases your sunk cost on a sort of curve. So now I'm kind of really attached to this ship. I put a lot of work into it. There are a lot of expensive parts and I have to pay full price to repair and replace them. So maintaining this beast that I've built demands a lot of money, right? And I think that's very clever. It eases you into the maintenance overhead. What was I thinking about? The autopilots, right? Again, they're not cheap. I think you can still use your drones without them. Allows you to set priorities for tug drones, haul drones, right? So we'll be okay without them. But that'll make life probably easier. All right, we got haul drones. Fantastic. And we got a little bit of ammo for them. We'll see how that goes for us. All right, cool team. Thanks again for joining me. Might just leave it there for the time being and I'll catch you guys on the next one.